Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Gala Games chart, which at the time of this recording has lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We have also lost the 20, that is the wave 1 high at around the $0.05574 mark, and has also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures. And before I get further into the technical analysis, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening and also the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Gala Games, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, obeying this Elliot wave structure right here in blue, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $0.05574 mark, and completed an even larger Elliot wave contour to the upside of this Elliot wave structure right here in yellow. And after seeing the high for that first wave, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, where we have seen this ABC corrective structure retracing back to the area at the fib level 0.382, and after seeing a reaction of the fib level 0.382, that's when we started this bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.10619 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upside to do before we can expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios. And in the formation of that wave 3, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, where I'm terming this as the first wave to the upside. We have also retested in the formation of this wave 2, and I'm expecting one more bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then push even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3. And sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.07297 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect this wave 3 to the upside to do before we can expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And here on the charts we also have this descending channel, which has been in formation and has been well respected, giving us more than 3 touch points, and there are chances of seeing a breakout to the lower side, and that is what is also giving me another possible scenario that could be playing out over here, that could be giving us the worst case scenarios that we can expect here on the Gala Games chart. And in case we see a breakout out of this channel to the upper side, maybe see a retest of that upper side of the channel before we continue pushing even higher, that will be fully supporting the formation of this wave 3 to the upside before we can expect a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. But given that we have lost the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, we have also lost the wave 1 high, then there are chances that we are losing the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, and whatever we are seeing over here could be the start of a corrective structure in what we could term as the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, and that can only happen in case we continue pushing lower, see a breakout out of this descending channel to the lower side, and once the breakout is in, we can expect a retest of the lower side of the channel before we continue pushing even lower. And in that movement, in case it plays out, then I'll be terming the high that we made at around the $0.06288 mark as the high for that first wave to the upside. And in case that is the move that will play out, then we can sketch out a new target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high that we made at around the $0.06288 mark, and we can expect a retracement back to the area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.03925 mark in the $0.03368 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect that second wave to the lower side to do. And once that plays out, then we can expect that bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, and also have new target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So those are the two possible scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Gala Games chart, where both scenarios are bullish, but one is suggesting that we must come lower back to the area at around the $0.03 mark, and once we make the low for that second wave, then we can expect a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. And before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, allow me to first take a look at the indicators, where on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 44 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support movements to the upper side and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, fully supporting lower prices here on the Gala Games chart. So we need to be very cautious and continue watching those key areas of, that is the 20-day MA and also the wave 1 high, and also continue watching this descending channel for a breakout either to the upper side or maybe to the lower side. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliot structures, you can see that Gala Games, from these low prices that we have been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in what I'm terming is the formation of that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now given us the low for that second wave. And after seeing the low for this wave 2, whatever we can expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And I have target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $1.36017 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala Games to do on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios. And let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.